Okay, so previously we have completed PLD, PROM, PAL, PLA, all those things we already discussed in previous videos, and now we are going to discuss about CPLD and FPGA. So complex programmable logic devices. Um, so CPLD, it's a bunch of PLD blocks. Also, that the input and outputs are connected together, and see that PLD blocks are available. So bunch of blocks are there. Also, the input and output of the PLD connected through this global interconnection matrix. Okay, so through this global interconnection matrix, it could be communicated with this PLD to this PLD and this PLD to this PLD. Also, the PLD has input output connection. So every PLD has input and output connection in this place. So this is complex programmable logic devices. Next one is field programmable gate array. So the FPGA consists of three main structures. One is programmable logic structure, another one is programmable routine structure, another one is programmable input and output. So programmable logic structure, FPGA. So it's a two-dimensional array configurable logic blocks, and each CLB configured to implement a Boolean function and in input variables. Um, you know, the programmable logic structures. Actually, there are three main structure. The first one is programmable logic structure. So this programmable logic structure, you see that um, actually it's a FPGA logic. It consists of two-dimensional array structure. So that is nothing but CLB. CLB means uh, this one is CLB, configuration of logic block. Okay, this yellow block considered as a CLB. So it's a two-dimensional array of structure. You see that x-axis and y-axis. That why they put it as two-dimensional array structure. So each CLB can configure. That means programmed. So every CLB is configured. That means they are programmed and they implement the Boolean function of its input variables. So CLB have between 4 to 6 variables function of large number of variables are implemented using more than one CLB. So in addition, each CLB typically contain one or two flip-flop. So every CLB contain one or two flip-flop to allow implementation of sequential logic, and the CLB configured that programmed for particular functions. Also, CLB connected together and fully implement the target design. Connecting CLB done using FPGA programmable routing structures. So this is the basic CLB characteristics, uh, and programmable routines routing structure. So routing structure is that the flexible interconnection between CLB, that FPGA having three programmable routing resources. One is vertical and horizontal routing channels. So you know that this is vertical and horizontal routing channels. Vertical, this is vertical connections, and this one is horizontal connections, horizontal channels. So see that this one is vertical connection bus and this one is horizontal connection box. Okay, so the vertical and horizontal routing channels, so different length of wire that can be connected together if it is needed. Then vertical and horizontal between the columns rows of CLBS already shown in the figure. And connection boxes, see this connection box. So this is the connection box. So this is horizontal connection bus and this one is vertical connection bus. So connection box, it is placed between CLB. So it's a programmable link. that can connect the input and output pins of CLB. So here this two CLB is there. So this CLB also having input and output. This CLB also having input and output. So these inputs are connected together using this connection box and vertical horizontal routing channel. And next one is switch boxes. Switch box. This is switch box. Okay. So switch box located into intersection of vertical and horizontal channels. So there are set of programmable link that can connect wire segment and horizontal and vertical channels. That is programmable routine structure. And last one is programmable input and output. So the programmable input and output. See this. This is a diagram. Actually, previously this is switch box. This is horizontal channel, and this one is vertical channel. Then vertical connection bus, horizontal connection bus config. Okay, these are the main buffer that can be configured. Actually, you know that input buffer, output buffer, that input output buffer. That means whatever the input you are giving, that will be sent to that particular device. So this is programmable input output for this FPGA. So this blue line. So this is a pin for input and output. So it can be function of either input pins or output pins for FPGA. Okay. Then okay. Thank you.